Alright folks, welcome to another beer review. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit pissed, so the lazy eye is in full effect right now. So today we're going over to Sierra Nevada and we're having a look at the Celebration Fresh Hop IPA. A beer that I first tried this God knows when, and I've just realised that my laptop is now fucking flew. Let's push that back there. Professional as always. And yeah, first had this when I was in Germany. It was like a bottle that was about 6 months old, but it was tasting damn good. Picked this up from, well, picked 2 cans up actually from Bunderbust in Liverpool. I picked 2 cans of this as well as 2 bottles of the Christmas ale from Anchor. And yeah, I've already drank one, so I thought might as well do a review of this one. And it was like 40% off takeout, so get in there, delayed. Anyway, let's see what we get with this one. Using my Mikkeller glass for this. Alright then, so beer in the glass then, and it's got a lovely sort of like coppery, almost cranberry look to it. Nice amount of clarity. 2 fingers worth of a slightly beige looking head. Nice compact bubbles, nice and foamy. So let's see what we get on the nose. You're not getting too much on that nose, to be honest. Getting loads of sort of like berries, hedgerow fruits, steeped sort of fruits as well. There's almost like a muskiness to it. A little bit of sweetness. A slight almost caramelized character. But then you get a very subtle sort of like slightly like dense citrus aroma, as opposed to like a bright citrusy character. Oh, smells absolutely wonderful. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. Oh, wow. I mean, I had a can of this fairly recently and I loved every minute of it. And it's safe to say that, oh, this is so good. It's got pine, but it's not overly piney. It's got a slight resiny character, but it's not overly resiny. There's no sort of like in-your-face sort of like citrus characters. To me, it's got a very satisfying, slightly sweet caramelized malt profile. But these subtle, dank, resiny, piney characters really shine through. Not in like an overbearingly sort of way either. Very soft mouthfeel, very rounded. Loads of different sort of berry characters in this. It's just so satisfying. It really, really is. Just hitting the spot perfectly. It does feel quite festive. And it still retains that sort of like IPA character. I'd say it's more along the lines of like a red IPA or something like that. But there's these slight West Coast elements to it. I'm not sure what they would actually classify this IPA as. But I'll tell you what, it's just such a satisfying drink in its way. It's indulgent, it's decadent, and yeah, it's ticking all the boxes right now. And it's just as good as I remember it like 4 or 5 years ago. And then, of course, I've had it recently, so... yeah, I don't know. It's hard to review. But all I can say is, why did I only pick up 2 cans? Why did I not clear the fridge in Blunderbuss? This is like the perfect antidote to overly fruity, juicy, hazy, sweet, tropical IPAs. And it's almost got like a slight modest barley wine character, just because of the strength and quality of that malt profile. I was on a live stream and Rob from Hopscene said he had quite an old bottle of this and he drank it, and it was just like a silky smooth barley wine, essentially. So it's sort of like teeters on the edge, but it's got enough hop bite in there to justify it being an IPA. And it, oh man, that's absolutely wonderful. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale. I think that's just, if you get a well-kept bottle or can of that, I mean, can, you don't really have to worry about quality too much, because there's obviously no light coming into the a can. But this is a treat of a beer. It really, really is. I can't pick out any faults. It's just, I want more IPAs like this. Like, why can't breweries just try and replicate this beer? Try and replicate this beer and release it. It'll go down a treat. Not just towards like Christmas, in a seasonal sense. I think if more breweries did more beers like this more regularly, very, very, I don't know, just can imagine it going down really, really well. And yeah, Sierra Nevada knocking it out of the park like they usually do. Proper old school brewery. Quality is always great, and they're one of my favourite breweries. They really, really are. These sort of like heritage sort of brands from the US. Proper pioneers of the craft beer movement. And yeah, when you drink examples of their beers like this, mate, it's hard to come close. It really, really is. Moral of the story is, I want more IPAs like this, please. Oh, cool, you've got fucking Equinox, BB5, T90, Cryo, whatever. Don't care. Wow, I'm getting pineapple. Ooh. Oh, I've not had fruit salad in an IPA before. Whereas stuff like this just hits the spot. I'm a tiny bit pissed because I drank a full bottle of Boris the Destroyer quite quickly. So I might be a little bit more of an arsehole than I am usually, but I am a big arsehole anyway, so just need to talk to my ex-girlfriends about that. But anyway. Anyway, cheers for watching. If you tried this, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. It's a classic beer, and yeah, absolutely wonderful, satisfying, drinkable. It warms your cockles up really nice. And yeah, I just want more examples of this style of beer. I really, really do. And but mind you, the way the UK breweries are attempting West Coast IPAs and stuff, maybe not the best thing. Leave it to the actual experts. But I'm not going to stifle any brewery's creativity. I love the fact that we're such an experimental, at such an experimental stage now. And yeah, I just love to see a resurgence of IPAs like this here in the UK. But I know for a fact that at certain time, at one point of the year, I'm able to pick up as many cans of this as I want to, and it was dead cheap as well, with the 40% off takeout. Oh, mate, just one of those beer experiences. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and it's pretty much all gone, so I'm not getting a thumbnail of this. Unless you want to take an X-ray of my stomach, do it if you want to. Anyway, go check out Sierra Nevada down below. If you want to order fresh and limited releases from Sierra Nevada here in the UK, I'll put the Cascade Club link in the description as well. Had a bottle of the barrel-aged Tornado. That was damn good. Oh man, I need to get more Sierra Nevada beers. What a perfect, just like, get it out of the fridge, drink and enjoy. Do you know what I mean? Especially with the likes of Pale Ale and Tornado. Mate. But yeah, Celebration IPA, it's beautiful. Check it out. And if you have checked it out, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. See you guys later. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. What do you mean? I'll keep it in. It's fine. I think people like the carbonate. Fucking producers.